In today's video, 6 questions to help you reflect on the year. Hello coaches, welcome back to another Coach Better Quick Tips. My name is Kim and I am the CEO and founder of Eduro Learning, and today I'm excited to talk about 6 questions to help you reflect on the year. It has been another crazy year, and I feel like just when we think we're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, something else happens that kind of keeps us in the darkness. And I know that when we're in that space, it can be really hard to see the positive, that there have been great opportunities that we have taken advantage of over this academic year, even if right now it doesn't feel like that. At the end of the year, we're often feeling exhausted and just ready for break. But a really nice thing that we can do for ourselves is to take a moment and stop and reflect on those opportunities that we had and took advantage of over this academic year. Today's video is inspired by the conversations that I have with my private mentoring clients. Did you know that we offer private mentoring here at Eduro Learning? I've been a coach for over 20 years, and one of the things I love to do is support educators wherever they are in their journey, whether it's to becoming a coach, to becoming a leader, to becoming more innovative in their teaching and learning in their classroom. And I do that through private mentoring packages. So if you have a specific goal or a specific challenge or something you really want to develop into as an educator, I can support you. Our private mentoring packages have different lengths so that you can choose the package that works for you. And inside the package, we work on whatever goal that you have. It's customized for you based on your unique goals. If you're curious about learning more about private mentoring and having an outside sounding board, someone to support you, someone to help you process your thinking, maybe even someone to provide you with a little bit of advice based on my 20 years of experience working in international schools and coaching clients all around the world, check out our private mentoring packages. I'll put the link right here. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'd love to support you with them. One of the things I like to do in our private mentoring packages is help you see the ways that you are being successful. Because even when things are really stressful and really hard, like they might be for you right now, there is success, there is a bright light, there is a shining star somewhere in there. So today's episode, I am going to offer you 6 questions that you might want to ask yourself to see what maybe has worked for you this year or ways that you've grown, and to see those positive bright lights in what may have potentially been a very stressful year. So here they are, 6 questions to reflect on at the end of the year. One of the things I love about all of our certificate programs, the Coach, Women Who Lead, and the Certificate of Educational Technology and Information Literacy, COTAIL, is that as part of those programs, we require you to have a reflective celebration of your learning at the end of the program. Every single person who goes through those programs, and they have told me this time and time again, say, wow, I didn't realize how much I learned, how much I did, how much I accomplished in this year until you asked me to create this learning journey reflection. So this can be a little bit like a learning journey reflection for you. You can have that moment of, wow, I really did that. And you can do it in this next 5 minutes. So that first question is, think back to where were you at the beginning of the year? What were you thinking about? What were you hoping to achieve? What were your goals? What did you set out to do? Where did you want to get to at the beginning of the year? As a follow-up to that question, you could think about, how far did you get in those goals? Where are you at now? It's okay if you didn't achieve those goals. I know you made steps forward. Where are those steps that you can recognize today based on where you were when you started the beginning of the year? Question number 2. What are the things that happened unexpectedly in your year that turned out well? What were some pleasant surprises? Or maybe did you make a brilliant mistake that allowed you to learn something new? What were some of those growth opportunities that you had over the course of the year that you had no idea were coming? And now in retrospect, you recognize, oh, I actually learned something from that experience. I've been having a couple of moments like that recently. I've been working on a long-term project and feeling quite frustrated about it. And I said to my husband yesterday, oh, I don't even think I've learned anything from this experience. And he turned around and he looked at me and he said, are you sure? And I actually just kind of stopped myself and thought, oh, actually going through this, and I could list on my hand 3 really important things that I learned going through that frustrating experience. I'm not sure I would call it a brilliant mistake at this point in time because I still feel quite frustrated by it, but maybe with a little more time, I will say exactly that. It was an unexpected experience that actually taught me something I can use and apply in the future, and that's super valuable. Question number 3 ties right along, and that is, what opportunities did you have to grow or learn something new this year? It might not be the thing you expected. It might be, like we talked about in question 2, something completely unexpected. But I guarantee that you had at least one opportunity this year where you were able to learn something. How can you apply that in the next upcoming year? How can you apply that in your life? How can you see connections to that learning opportunity that can help you continue to grow? Question number 4. Who inspired you this year? Was there a student, a teacher, a parent, a leader, someone in your community or your personal life who inspired you, who helped you think about something differently, who helped you see something in a new light, who helped reinvigorate your love for whatever it is you love doing? Was there someone over the course of the year that inspired you and brought some light into your life? If there was, I would also encourage you to reach out to them and say thank you, because everyone loves to hear that and it will bring that connection even closer to you. Question number 5, what positive feedback did you receive as a coach or a leader or a learner this year, whether it was formal or informal? And this is something I talk about often with my private mentoring clients, as well as my clients inside the coach and women who lead. If you can document those thank yous, those appreciation moments that you get over the course of the year and keep them. Maybe you keep them in a journal, or you keep them on a Pinterest board, or you keep them on an actual pincushion board in your house. Finding a way to be able to look back and reflect on and review that lovely feedback that you received over the course of the year, even if it was just one thing, that can brighten your day. And if you start a collection over time, you'll have lots of ways that people are sharing positive feedback with you, and being able to see that on a regular basis helps you remember all of the great moments and all of the great work that you're doing as a coach. And question number 6, our final question is, what from all of these experiences do you want to carry forward into the new year? What's something you learned, a way that you were inspired, a recognition of your growth that you want to carry with you as you look ahead to the next year? It might even be something you think about over the summer break, something you want to apply in your personal life. There is something amazing that happened over the course of this year that you can recognize and reflect on and bring with you into the next academic year. I would love to hear about a highlight or an answer that you have to any of these questions, a way that you grew over the course of this year. Please leave me a comment here on this video, or even better, head over to this Instagram post. We'll have it on our Instagram and on our Twitter, and share your highlight from this year, the moment that you want to share with others to reflect on this year, so you can see all the different ways that we are all having great learning experiences, even in these difficult times. I'll also post a hashtag here for you so you can connect with others if this goes up on Twitter or Instagram and you're having trouble finding what you're looking for. If you use this hashtag, you should be able to find the post. We love hearing from you and connecting you to each other so you can see the great learning that's happening even in our really challenging times. I hope by going through the process of thinking about these 6 questions helped you reflect on this academic year and helped you see the ways that you actually did grow, you were inspired, there were moments of opportunity that really did go well for you, even in a really challenging year. This is exactly an example of the kinds of conversations that we can have inside a private coaching session in our private mentoring packages. If this kind of reflective, positive-minded, success-oriented conversation is one that you would like to have as part of your professional growth, please head over to edurolearning.com/mentor, and I'll put the link right here so you can find out more about our private mentoring packages. I would love to support you in your professional goals right now, next month, next academic year. This is my jam. So please let me know how we can support you. I love to help clients achieve their goals, and I can do that with you inside our private mentoring packages. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.